This anvil is naked, and this anvil is dressed. Dressing an anvil is the term we use for grinding off sharp edges, polishing the work surface, cleaning it up, or otherwise preparing the anvil to be used effectively. In my last video, I built a stand for this anvil, but it's not quite ready to use because of these sharp edges and the layer of rust that it's built up over the years. I have a used 120 grit flapper disc on my angle grinder, and I'm going to slowly and carefully begin taking this edge down to a radius of about 1/8 of an inch. A little bit at a time is the name of the game because you can always go back and take some more off, but it is much harder to go and try to put it back. This part of the anvil is called the table, and it's used as a sacrificial area for anything that might potentially mar the face of the anvil, such as chiseling through something. Now on to the horn. The horn is useful for both drawing out and forming all kinds of shapes. This one is a little bit blunt for my taste, so I'm going to give some special attention to the tip. You can dress your anvil to suit your forging preferences. For me, I typically like the area closest to the horn to have the largest radius, and for it to get gradually smaller the further you go towards the hardy hole. As I start polishing the face, you'll notice that I never even touched it with the angle grinder, because if I did, that would put little tiny divots in it and make it not flat. On the orbital sander, I have a 220 sanding disc, and I'm careful to keep even pressure across the whole face. I'm using WD-40 to give the entire anvil a bit of a nicer finish and also provide a moisture barrier so that the condensation in the air doesn't cause it to rust just sitting in my shop in Oregon. If you made it to the end, you're awesome, and check out my other videos.